The plan is to do part of the hello. The plan is to do part of the like red mage thing from 50 to 60, which I'm pretty sure I did up to 52 because was gonna stream it. Was going to stream earlier, but I was doing this. Yeah. Got up this stage in one day, which is half bad. I need more sand. So. Let me just set something up real quickly. And here we are. That should do it. Alrighty. Look at me! Wrong way. I'm doing the red match quests. And right now, it's because I'm gonna do red mage throughout most of the what's it called? Taller than me? How are you taller than me? I'm at maximum height for Makote. Same race. Maybe if I have better posture. Alrighty, let's go, old man. Or man. Faster.
Now, how fares your training, my friend? I imagine you have grown quite accustomed to the shift between spellcraft and swordplay. By now, I will continue to instruct you, but as I have said before, practical experience will serve you far better than any troublesome lecture. It is important that you treat every battle as an opportunity to learn. Saying of which, Father Hildred mentioned that he had something he wished to discuss regarding our sigil branded in ambushers.
Trying to see if this thing is working properly. Oh, I picked that up. Whoops. I have the cough. Alright, here we go.
I wonder what the father has discovered. I am ashamed that it did not occur to me earlier, but I recall an incident that may be connected to this dreadful cult. A merchant's son was kidnapped in Ulthar some moons ago. When the merchant came to pay the ransom, however, both father and son were murdered. The perpetrator of this terrible act, was never unmasked, but evidence at the scene suggests the two were slain by thaumaturgy. What is more, this merchant was a native of Alamigo, and is this not also true of the father of the daughter of the girls you rescued? Aye, he is an Alamigan born, a man by the name of Wilkin, so his wife told me. Could he have been the true target of the kidnappers? We will speak with Master Wilkin at once. There are too many similarities in these cases to ignore, and I would not put it past this cult to make a direct attempt on his life. In anticipation of such action, I inquired of Master Wilkin's trading itinerary. It seems he is presently conducting business at the Manderville Golden Saucer, delivering stock for game prizes or some such. Very resourceful of you, Father. Thank you. Come, Gutrak, to the Golden Saucer awaits.
On your snazzy hat right now. On your outfit right now. I have to wait till level 70. How much? Not that expensive.
Have put the cost effectiveness benefit to use.
Oh, here we go. So yeah, mostly what I was doing after work today was basically getting my Heaven's Ward record relic weapon, which I love because it ends up becoming a laser sword. I like my two-handed laser sword. I was thinking of doing the relic weapon for Red Mage and Eureka, but I think I'm gonna do Samurai.
My apologies, Gudrak. I neglect to ask if you were a patron of these halls. But we are here now, and Master Wilkin is still occupied with his trade. I am tempted to eavesdrop on his deal to learn what manner of man we are saving. Let us play the part of happy gamblers and wander by his meeting in the Manderville Lounge. Just look for the wonderfully hideous golden statue. Where's the trigger? Where's the trigger?
I don't know what I want to do his voice for. I want to be more suave. Which I can't do, but I'm not. I can do Batman.
Where's the trigger?
Where am I supposed to draw from? Oh, there's it. I look like an actual player. Kudos.
Where is our master, Wilkin? Thank you. We'll make the most of this gift, I promise you. Back. Straighten head up now, lad. folk will become suspicious, or folk will become suspicious. You've done aught wrong besides the coin is fair getting and freely given. The young man he was talking to, he is known to me. One of the lads belonging to the Landlomigan Resistance, if I am not mistaken. Well, this is clearly more than some simple business deal. But why waste time on supposition when we can ask with the merchant himself, eh? Master Gudrak and Master Z Eru. Glad I am of this chance to thank you in person for the kindness you shown my daughters. A Father Eolid sent word to expect you. He also mentioned that the danger to my family is yet past. You suspect that I have been marked for assassination? Aye. Have you any idea of why? Said retaliation for funneling funds to the Alamian Resistance under the guise of standard business dealings? I thought as much. I recognize your client as one of the a young freedom fighter I've seen in Girabania. Oh, rest assured that your secrets are safe with us. I myself have spent the better part of my life aiding the resistance. Your dealings do, however, seem to have drawn some rather unpleasant attention. Very well. You saved my children's life, and so I will trust you with the truth. Any Alamigan refugees are employed here at the Golden Saucer, in a small part due to the wishes of the establishment's owner, Lord Godbert Vanderville. Several of these employees have direct ties to the Resistance. The young man you saw being one of such conduit. As to why I meet them here, well, it is a matter of hiding the trees within the forest. There was another incident not so long ago where the son of an Alamigan-born merchant was kidnapped by a crowd of mages. When the father attempted to pay the ransom, the fiend slew both parents and children. I fear this scenario was one they hoped to repeat with you. Yes, a terrible turn of events, and I did not know the merchant personally, but I knew his efforts. He too was said to have supported the resistance with the funds he made in Ul'dah. And there we have our connection. They seem to eradicate resistance sympathizers. I sense the hand of the Empire behind this cabal. Ah, but the assassins themselves favor magic, so they are unlikely to be native Garleans. The puppeteer could yet well be a hired killer, or mayhap a recruit from a subjugated province. We shall learn the truth in due time. For now, however, we must take steps to keep you alive. Lord Mandevere is a member of the Syndicate, and the Golden Saucer is his domain. Striking at me here would be difficult to say the least. I do, however, have pressing business to attend to in Vespa Bay in the coming days. Vespa Bay, eh? Given its perilous approach, I can think of a dozen places from which assassins can stage an ambush. Might you entrust your safety to Gurdrag and I today? Together we will prove more than a match for any ambusher, and it would also afford us greater insight into our foe. You certainly appear capable. I will gladly accept your protection. There it is said. Then it is settled. Let us travel ahead to Vespa Bay and scout out the area.
Hope that didn't get caught. Yeah, my weird bally functions keep getting caught. I'm gonna have to start muting every time I do something weird. Like blow my nose, burp, cough, sneeze. These disgusting bodily functions. Actually, I want to see if this gets caught. Moment. Okay, can this be heard from over here? Am I pushing my face up against the mic when I don't need to? No, I need to. It's just some noises get caught. Anyways, back to the...
Good. You are here. Master Wilkin has begun his overland trek from Uldar. Before he left, I asked the good merchant discuss his travel arrangements, with less than his usual discretion. Assuming the assassins have eyes and ears on their target, we can assume they will have moved to occupy the most favorable ambush sites. Now, if I were intent on murdering a lone traveler, I would choose one of two options. The first being the alleys here in Vesper Bay, and second being the long, dark tunnel leading into this town. I propose we split up and secure both areas. I will take the back street, and you can have the old mining shaft. Sweep the tunnel clean of ambushers, then meet back here where you are when you are sure the route is safe.
No. I need my boy. My healer. Also, I need to eat some eggs. In it, Mind Slayer. No. Oh, what am I doing? God, I'm so strong.
The assassins in the tunnel have been dealt with. We shall begin from the very annals of time and space. There was nothing, and then there was me. Darkness. Defeated their ambush, have you? Well done. As you can see, they had a second group waiting in the wings. Our opponents are the same mute attackers as before, yes? I pity these cursed pawns, but we cannot let mercy stay our hands. They are little different from the Walking Dead, and no art can restore them. I did, however, allow one to escape my blade. On purpose, of course. He seemed eager to disengage, and so I obliged. He limped off towards the coast. With the wound I gave him, he'll not have fled far. I will track the last assassin to his destination. Pray remain here and greet Master Wilkin. He will be arriving through your secure tunnel any moment now.
Let me see. What would it look like if I die? Not that. If I died, you. Olive. Oh, it doesn't really change too much. What color is that? Oh, there we go. It's cyan blue. Cyan blue. Kind of. Or
Master Gudrak. Here I am, and with nearly a scratch up on my person. My deepest thanks. You have saved my city, my family even. And for that, I can never truly repay you, but I must at least try. Pray share this gift with Master Zerun. My supplier will be waiting, and so I must take my leave of you. May Noel enrich you and bless your endeavors. Together forever.
where are you, man? Old man? I actually don't know how old you are, but I'm gonna call you old man.
I've had a stroke of luck. The man I followed leaped into the sea and was fished out by others in a rowboat. I last saw them making for a merchantman anchored out in the bay. Considering the absence of fear, I must assume the one who fled has been commanded to report the outcome of the ambush. If we can identify the ship, then we will be one step closer to unmasking the vile puppet. And then we can... Another token for the esteemed Master Wilkin. How kind that he seeks to reward us. There's a note here as well, but addressed to us both. You have my eternal gratitude. You have my eternal gratitude. Twice now have my life been saved. You have been... Okay. You have my eternal gratitude. You have... Twice now has my life been saved by red mages, and twice by one in particular. Mayhap you remember the day 20 years ago when the Crimson Doors fought to save the life of a child. I remember you, Master Zeru, for your scarlet garb was forever etched into my memory. 'Tis strange. 'Tis a strange feeling to be recognized for a decades-old deed. Had he not known me, would he have been so ready to place his life in our hands? I wonder.
Yep, he's an old man.
Besides from a few wrinkles, I suppose I have changed little in my appearance. I was clothed thus when we worked to evacuate our fellow Alamegans, even as the homeland we knew crumbled around us. But in the end, it is the lives that matter, not the place. Regardless of the circumstance, a red mage must strive to achieve the greatest good. So I have always believed our actions are our own reward. But a little acknowledgement does wonders to sustain one's faith, eh? I've asked some friends of mine, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, to keep an eye on out for the ship. We should know if the assassins seek to enter any of the major ports. Ah, my lament and contact. This is Aru, and they are all there. Excellent. Thank you. It seems the assassin's merchantman, has been spotted sailing into Ala port. Come, we've no time to lose. E.
Go to Lim Solomon out through this sky, cuz. It's easier to, like, slightly longer. I shouldn't do this. I said I'm gonna do this quickly today, so. Hello, Skipper. No, not closer to Soul.
To Ala port.
Well, at least you're faster than me. Unequivocally proving that you are faster than I. I'm gonna go faster now.
My apologies for dragging you halfway across the realm, but I do promise you a journey. But I did promise you a journey, no? As for the merchantman, I told it is anchored a short distance ashore. We might too know. We need to know more about the connections between the ship and our foe. They may have simply paid for passage, but there is something about that vessel. I say we wander the port and see the gossip as to be had.
I read that a little too fast, so I don't know what I read it correctly.
The merchantman? What do you sail in? What just sailed in? I have no bugger. I don't know bugger about it. Not even a bleeding name. All I know is her crew is about as lively as a crew full of corpses. It ain't natural. There's no music. There's a rumor going round that the Real Jacket's taking an interest in their dealings. So I'd rather keep a distance. Any road? I finished answering your questions. Now off with ye. Nay, me lad, I am not much to talk yet about that ship. They say she's a trading vessel and bringing goods from Rajatan, but her crew's sullen lot. Ask a friendly question about what they're hauling got me aught but blank stares and silence. The ships aren't but trouble. Ye mark me words. I've mated. I've mates with what swears they've seen her pulling aside imperial vessels. Only the gods know what hides in that hold of hers. Could be weapons, could be prisoners. Just the bleeding sight of her makes me whiskers twitch.
We have whiskers? That's weird.
When you were about to learn aught of interest, strange crew, mysterious cargo, ships named unknown, I've heard much the same. I'm beginning to think that there are assassins using vessels on a floating base, with no permanent camp on land. It would certainly be easier to avoid the attention of local forces. Now, not to mention curious adventurers. I also spoke with an acquaintance in the Yellow Jackets, and he confirmed that the ship's official status as a trader to and from Razitan, even for if rumors of her dealings with Guardian agents in open waters are rife. As long as the merchantman appears to trade within the law, however, officials are reluctant to force their way on board and cause an incident. They've yet to uncover enough evidence, it seems. Well, if a solid reason to investigate is lacking, then mayhap we would help them find one, eh? Let's have ourselves a look in some of their crates on this dock. Just a little innocent curiosity is all.
Fly, my pretty. I think that's pretty good. Oh, you're a Stormlord. Neat. I'm a god of the land. That neat? Where is the thing I'm supposed to look at? Oh, yeah. Back to the ship. Hello there. Hello there. I'm thinking for the nightmares. Take it that way. Gotcha, bitch. Right there, sir. Let us see how long you have to talk.
How does your investigation fare? I found a variable bounty of military supplies, cerulean and tanks, imperial rations, imperial insignias, on everything. The authorities would be most interested to hear of this. I wager that's what you have there. Well, dropped by one of the ship's crewmates, you say? And I just as so happen to have found a most inconveniently locked box. I shall go and rely on finding the Yellow Jackets. I'm sure you'll think of some use for the key for yourself. Where am I? Was I sleeping? In a box? What an odd thing for me to do.
Do you remember anything?
Of course oh, perhaps not. No, wait, I remember something. Arya. My name's Arya. I think is. It's a lovely name. Oh, do you think so? and I suppose it will do for now. And what does a girl call you? What does this girl call you? Gudrak Tia, at your service. Gudrak. I'll try to remember that. Thank you for letting me out. What's happened here is aught amiss. The glass was inside the box. I might suspect it a stowaway, but it is more likely she was kidnapped. The people who took you may be lurking nearby. We shall probably put some distance. Come now. You needn't fear me so. Gudrak, please say something reassuring, would you? Yes? If you say so, Gudrak, then I suppose it might be true. Well, you seem to have made a new friend. Let's see about arranging some lodgings for now, and we can discuss where to go from here.
Fly away to me.
The poor girl was asleep within moments. The entire ordeal must have left her exhausted. As for the results of our efforts with the cargo, I suggest we continue this conversation outside. I presented our findings to the Yellow Jackets, and the evidence was indeed sufficiently damning to spark a full-scale investigation. Regrettably, it appears the assassins caught wind of the coming storm. A squad of soldiers were dispatched to the docks only to witness a merchantman sailing away. With all hands on deck, not quite the outcome we'd hoped for. But at the very least, we'll no longer find a warm welcome in Aeolian ports, or they will at least. The other issue we find now is what to do with the young Arya. Her breath carries a foul aroma that may account for a loss in memory. I suspect she was subjected to a certain insect which, when inhaled, can cloud a person's mind. The next step was likely to brand her with one of those vile signets and affect the permanent destruction of her free will. I was fortunate that you released her when you did. Arya remained muddled, but her condition would improve with time. And once her memories have returned, we can learn exactly who she is and just as importantly, perhaps the condition which led her to her capture. I have spoken with Arya, but it seems the memories have yet to return. The incense used must have been potent enough to create such a lasting effect. If she cannot remember naturally, then we must rely on some familiar signs or familial sights or events to jolt her senses back to normalcy. May I ask that you take her out somewhere to test my theory? She seems far more comfortable around you after all. At the very least, I would know from whence she hails. I shall call once more upon my acquaintances in the Yellow Jacket. Surely she has a family who is searching for her. Kujak, thank you again for letting me out of the crate. I have such a lovely sleep. That awful tiredness had left me, but I still can't seem to remember anything. Outside, well, yes, I suppose a fresh breath might help to blow away the cobwebs. I think I'll like to see the view of the battlements. Will you join me there, Gudrak? To the battlements!
Fly, my pretty. I'm gonna try to do it, but a Toscava voice.
Look, isn't it beautiful? I've never seen anything so. Is this truly the first sight I see? I've seen this view. I tried to remember, but my mind is blank. Is a blank page. I can be sure of nothing. Make new memories? Oh, I haven't thought of it like that. It's almost a gift of sort, isn't it? Being able to enjoy things fresh. I think I'll stay up here a little while, just to be sure I'll remember it tomorrow. Oh, do you see the ship? Do they keep such massive things afloat? Why yes, I am. I think I might always have been. What an insightful question. I remember when I was a child I would always beg my uncle to... Oh, I remember I had an uncle. He was my only family. He tried to protect me, but... Forgive me, the exact events is still a jumble, but the memory was not a pleasant one. That day is... It's all coming back in a rush. Do you think we might return to the inn? I need a moment or two.
This is the 4, right? Oh, it's 6. Holy shit. I did more than one.
Zuru is back from his errands, it seems. It seems, if you would listen, I'll tell you what I've remembered so far.
The Yellow Jackets are able to dig up a report on Arya from the records, and I hurried back to share the news. But seeing as her memory of the incident has returned, I'd rather hear the tale from the source that it was, were.
From what I can remember, I've always lived with my uncle. He was a kind, gentle man who would often tell me stories of my parents. I was young when they died, too young to remember them, I think.
The report mentions that you were citizens of Nimsalominsa. Do you remember where you were when the attack came?
Yes, we were on the road to somewhere. The ambushers appeared as if from thin air, and my uncle stepped forward to shield me. They killed him. What happened after that is a blur, but my memory of the moment is crystal clear.
Thank you. Arya, you needn't force yourself to remember the arrest. For now, we must concentrate ourselves with your future. Concern, even. It would not be charitable to send you back to the town alone, especially now with significant parts of your memory still missing. Yet, we cannot ask you to accompany us either. Our journey leads us to a place to confront the very cabal whence maliciously embraced you. You have but recently escaped.
I would go with you even so. You saved my life, and
help me accept the loss of my past. If there is a chance my memory could return and lead you to these villains, then I would stay at your side. How can I refute such passion? It seems we've adopted a new companion, Kudrak. The greatest challenge facing us now, however, is deciding on our next destination. The merchantman is fled, and we know not where it is bound. Isles of Umbra. I remember they were the only words I heard them speak before I blacked out. Isles of Umbra, the master calls. The puppets do not, nay, cannot speak idly. Ready yourself, Kudrak. We continue to the Isles of Umbra and confront this master of theirs. You as well, Arya. We fight together.
I could fly there, but I think I'm just gonna take the skipper.
Saru lent me a weapon to protect myself, but need we fight these ghostly lights? The Maelstrom soldiers tell of a steady stream of tight-lipped arrivals. It would seem the master gathers all of the marionettes to the Isles. I armed Arya with what I had, but I can fight. Fight? You can barely talk, lass. I thought her afraid of mages who took her, but nay, 'tis the thought of ghosts and ghouls which have her all a tremble. Can you blame me? The very ground here feels haunted, as if angry spirits would burst forth at any moment. Like the shadowy things behind you? Wah! There's aught there, lass. Now, can we get a move on, or would you rather head back to Alaport? Oh, I'm coming with you.
Laser! Behold the power of red!
Unlike the power of blue, I can't kill myself with it.
Is she just smacking them with her staff? Hello there, empty bagusses. Eat that.
We have found them.
She's just smacking them with the stick. That's hilarious. God, that's still... You know, I've done this several times, but it's hilarious still. Get that book! Hello, ND Maguses. Gonna see if I can do anything about that book. I healed the old man. Fire! The fire of all air! For arrow! For lightning! Behold the power of Jolt! Oh, God damn it. Behold the power of Red! You and Zorul fought as so well together. I wish I had been able to help.
The hand that controls these assassins cannot be far. Let's split up and search. Shall we? Yell if you run into trouble.
Look at my shiny coat.
Delectable. Your mortal frame brims with vital energies and a irresistible feast.
Gudrak, are you unharmed? Lambert.
A pleasure to see you. Zaru, my, how the years have etched themselves onto your brow.
This smirking blasters is Lambert. We were allies once.
Ah, yes, the variable Crimson Duelists. Such fond memories I've relished their slaughter.
The duelists live on through me, traitor.
Not for long, my old friend. You shall soon share their fate. Kudrak! Crude interceptions. This is not how I wish to savor your defeat.
Lambert, gods damn you.
You knew the man? You knew the man? That man?
Yes. We'll speak of it later. First, I would know how you learned to cast spells like that.
I don't remember someone teaching me. It just sort of happened.
Just sort of happened. I expected you to club something with the old scepter, not to fling balls of fire. Incredible. So, Arya, does that mean you've overcome your fear of the undead?
What are you?
Well, my friend, shall we return to Alaport? Now that we've unmasked the Cabal's master, I can tell you that this much. He is not a man we wish to confront unprepared.
Zari wishes to tell us about the Cabal's master. I'm almost afraid to hear what he has to say.
As was apparent through our unpleasant exchange, I have a history with this master of assassins. His name is Lambert. 20 years ago, he and I were part of a group who founded the Crimson Duelist. We studied the faded teachings passed through generations of Alamgir Abanian and received the art of the red magic as a weapon against tyranny. But one day Lambert simply snapped. He murdered my unsuspecting comrades and vanished into the shadows. I returned from scouting alone to discover the aftermath of a massacre. It was later when I learned his treachery has been paid for with imperial coin, and never could I have found what became of the man himself. After 20 years of fruitless searching, I thought him dead. This has now become a matter of vengeance. I need to pursue Lambert and exact a price for his betrayal, but I will not ask you to join me in this vendetta. Worry not, Gudrak. Your grasp of red magic will allow you to grow without the need of a teacher. As for you, Arya, I will arrange a suitable sanctuary. I will not turn you out to fend for yourself. I shall treasure the time we spent together, my friend. May our paths cross again.
Should we let him
just go off alone like that? I don't know about you, but I feel my part and this is not over. What should we do, Gudrak? Yes, Gudrak, what? Was there something else? This is not your battle, my friend. I will deal with Lambert alone or die in that attempt. I can see I'm wasting my breath. You have the determined look that so impressed me from the first time we met. Very well, we shall together then. You are more comrade to me than the student, Gudrak, and I welcome your sword at my side. I'm coming too. I want to help save others from these monsters just as you saved me. I want you to teach me red magic. As things stand, I am just a burden to you. If I'm to do more than to be carried along in your wake, I need my own way to make a difference. You certainly have the aptitude for the arcane. Lambert appears to target such youth for recruitment in his perfect cabal. But Gudrak rescued you from the mindless fate, and now you would don the red to fight in our crusade. There is a sense of righteousness to it, isn't there? Stand with us then. Arya, join the ranks of the Red Mage.
Yay, miniskirts! And boob window.
Gudrak, Zaru. You look splendid, but it's more than clothes which makes the woman. Help me train her as I trained you, Gudrak. I'll pay close attention, I promise. Oh, and Arya. There'll be no more hiding behind Gudrak, is that clear? I'll try to be brave.
God damn this loading speed. I've been going at breakneck speed and this is now getting me close. There we go.
Oh, Gudrak, I'm training day and night to make sure I don't slow you down. And I know Zaru thinks I'm afraid of him, but I'm honestly not. I know now what a kind and honorable man he is. It's just that at our first meeting, he seemed so intense and intimidating. Lambert and his puppets are acting under Imperial orders. That much is certain. Ever since we thwarted the attempt on Master Wilkins, however, it seems they have abandoned him as target. The merchant's life is not worth all the assassins we cost him, I wager. But it would only be a matter of time before the Cabal is given you prey to hunt. I've called in a favor with a friend to investigate possible targets, and he's agreed to meet us at Hawk's Round in Limsa Luminsa.
Oh, there, my good sir.
Oh, here are we. Oh, here are we. Let's be getting on with things then.
Everything looks so teasingly familiar. It feels strange to have no memory of this place, but still have my feet known where and where not to step.
This fine gentleman here is Ro, a former member of the Company of Heroes. He's been helping us with our investigation since before we left Andaport. Ah, the two of you have met, I take it? Good to see you too, lad. Sir Red Breeches here. Didn't mention ye were no on the road together. Somehow, let's get straight to business. I did some digging into the floating fortress, O ye Cabal. The merchant man dabbles in a bit of trade to keep up the charade, so I started paying attention to where the goods end up. And I think he'd find that Lembert got his order from the Imperial Basin in northern Thanalan, Castrum Meridian. That's yet best bet, I reckon. You are a treasure, Ro. I passed on any new information we managed to uncover. From that, though, consider the favor repaid in full. Gudrak Arya to the drowning wench. To the aft castle.
Bum, 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 bum. That sword is so flimsy. It's flim flam.
I've been studying red magic for hours a day, but I'm still having trouble with certain spells. I don't know if I've ever be skilled in the art as you.
Right. We have our destination, so let's discuss the objective. We need to storm Castrum Meridian and locate documentation on Lambert's next target. A poor choice of words, perhaps. To clarify, one of us will provide a diversion, while the other two slips inside and rifles through desks until we find what we are looking for. Better? Gudrak, you would be our decoy. Draw away as many of their sentries and you can and buy us the time we need. Arya, we will we will run you through some practice exercises. I see you have been honing your skills on various beasts, but this will be your first battle against thinking opponents, yes? Very well, make your preparations, my friends. We meet at Raubon's Bush.
And we are on a cruise. Let's see. Oh, there's.
Zaru tested my progress, but seems a little frustrated. I'm afraid my talent for certain spells have raised his overly raised his expectations.
Right. Just as we planned, Gudrak. Do you best to become the center of attention. Arya, you are with me. Once inside, we'll split up and hasten our search. You so steel yourself for run-ins with patrols.
I hope I'm ready for this.
Just keep your head, and you'll be fine. You've not quite reached Gudrak's level of skill, but your offensive magics are, to be quite honest, terrifyingly powerful. Your restorative arts, on the other hand, well, let's just say the scales swing. The scales swing both ways. Now that I think on it, Alisae's lacked balance in such a same manner. Much to be something in the blood, but rarely have I met such an extreme case as you. Not to worry, we will work on your weaker aspects until you find an equilibrium. Such is the key to excel in red magic. Now let us set foot to work. Head around to the front of the base and make a nuisance of yourself, Gudrak. With the growth you've shown, I'm certain you can handle whatever these Imperials throw at you.
We'll be sneaking in from the back side while you hold their attention. Please try not to fight all of them at once.
Hello?
feel a bit dizzy. All that sneaking around has left me drained, but I'm glad to see you unharmed. We need hardly a handful of guards, thanks to you.
You did. You don't do things by half, do you, my friend? I could hear the commotion from the other side of the wall. Our foe was so focused on your battle, I dare say we could have walked out with an entire core shelf of records. As things stand, however, we're contented ourselves with the knowledge of Lambert's forthcoming operation. There is much to discuss. I suggest we withdraw to the cerulean plant that we might convert in relative safety. But it would seem the experience has taken a toll on poor Arya. Are you able to walk, my dear?
I feel much recovered, thank you.
I see the color has returned to your cheeks. Arya, do you feel any better?
Much better, thank you. I may have been pushing too hard to perfect my white magics.
From what I witnessed, I say you have much work yet ahead of you.
I will.
Let us return to the subject at hand. Well, shall we? We uncovered documents detailing the Empire's deployment of the Cabal, and it is much as we surmised. The Cabal's assassins speared away youths with arcane aptitude, much like our Arya here, and delivered them to Lambert for branding. Once the cursed seal has destroyed their wills, he fills their empty minds with lethal thaumaturgy and conditions them to follow his every command. It seems, however, that the formation of the Cabal itself was relatively recent development. Lambert received imperial orders to organize his puppets into an expendable force, a fearless, swaying, loyal cult of assassins that would strike against the resistance supporters in lands beyond the Empire's reach. This plan, as well as Lambert's involvement, was proposed by the Crown Prince himself. As the champion who brought Xenos to justice, I am sure you are familiar with the man's reputation for cold brutality. Aside from his mastery of red magic, Lambert is well versed in ancient spells and rituals. Doubtless his knowledge, coupled with his singular lack of moral character, did so much to curry the favor of a monster such as Xenos. Oh no, and now we come to the Cabal's next assignment. I will scarce believe my own eyes, even as I read the details of the operation. Lambert's next target is the Garland Ironworks, the company of engineers founded by the great Sid Garland. As a sanctuary for Imperial defectors, the Ironworks has long drawn the ire of the Empire, and if that wasn't good enough, the company has also begun
sharing engineering secrets with the Alamigan resistance. To my knowledge, this will be the highest priority enemy the Cabal has ever begun deploying again. But the operation will not target Sid himself. They will have a far more effective method in mind. The plan is to assassinate Garland's senior staff. The name at the top of the list was Jesse, his deputy president. Sid's ideals cannot be brought to fruition without a talented team of engineers, and the organization itself will grind to a halt. Without Jesse's expertise, her loss would be a dark day for Elzita indeed. I've communicated the details of the plan and assassination to the Ironworks. Unlike Master Wilkins' case, however, Lambert has been ordered to succeed at any cost. We'll keep sending his killers until the deed is done, or we put stop to this cabal for good, and the means bring down on Lambert himself. Gudrek, Arya, I will need your aid. Sharpen your blades and ready your spells, for we are going to war.
I don't understand it. I can cast white magics in the proper manner, but the effects are so weak.
Lambert will be preparing to move to Ironworks, Garland Ironworks. According to the plans we've viewed, they know that Jesse is scheduled to accompany a delivery to the Alamian resistance. The ambush itself will be sprung on the outskirts of Revenant's Toll, as she makes her way to an awaiting airship. It shall be a small matter for us to lie in wait in Mordona and take the ambushers and Lambert by surprise. Our success will, of course, hinge upon Jesse's cooperation, and I've arranged to meet her to hammer out the fine details. Pray travel ahead to Revenant's Toll, and we will find you on the terrace above Rewona's House of Splendor.
Hey ho! Ah! Hey, there we go.
I'm sorry, were you looking for me? I just felt more comfortable waiting in the corner. Oh, Zarul and Jesse are here. Right. I've heard all about the big plan to murder me. I'm surprised no one's tried it before, considering how the company started to fall apart the very instant I left the room. Any road, I understand that you and Master Tia are in charge of keeping me alive while I make my merry way to an airship. Is that correct?
Lambert has been instructed to bring his entire cabal to bear on the organization. As long as they've no hint that we're onto their plan, then we stand a chance of wiping out a lot of them I only wish we could manage it without exposing you to danger.
Maybe we could. If I pretend to be Jesse.
Dress you up as the deputy president. That's actually a rather clever idea.
Let's get the girl a costume, then I'm not afraid to act as bait. When push comes to shove, I'm only be in your way. We'll need to do something about the hair. There we go. From the distance, no one would be able to tell the difference. It's just up close, you're a bit different. Can we stretch you out by an film or so? Stretch me out? I'm only pulling your leg, lass. I appreciate what you're doing for me. If you're ever in need of a favor, I'll be happy to pay you back in kind.
The Ironworks airship will be soon arrived to the cliffside outside town. Arya will make for the vessel whilst pretending to be Jesse, as you, Gudrak, will act as our bodyguard. We shall have a little time until the airship is scheduled to depart. Make whatever preparations you need, then meet me by the Aetherite. Really see if this voice is getting through as I'd like it to sound. Let's see if this gets through. Oh, shiza, where am I supposed to go? Oh, there, here we go.
Jesse said that I won't be more convincing if I appeared on the verge of biting someone's nose off. Not sure I even know what that means.
The time has come. The Ironworks airship makes ready to depart, and our battle with the traitorous Lambert fast approaches. There is, however, one thing I have never been able to reconcile. Why did Lambert sell his soul to the Empire? He was the duelist's most brilliant scholar, and not the kind of man who would betray his homeland for vulgar coin. I was baffled when I heard the Empire had bought his loyalty. But no matter his reasons, the crime he committed was unforgivable, and we shall bring him to justice. Let us see the deed done, my friends, to the southeast gate.
Oh, right here. I've been practicing my spells, but I wonder if I'm ready for this. Oh, but I best not cast anything while I'm pretending to be Jesse.
This is it, Arya. Take the path towards North Silver Tier and keep up the pretense as best you can. The airship is waiting near the keeper of the lake, but we can be sure the assassins will make their move before you arrive. Gudrak, it will be up to you to protect Jesse on the road. Rather than let them flank us, I will intercept the large group meant to fall upon you from the south. Will continue to surprise me with the potency of your offensive magics. Arya, with the progress you've shown, I have but little doubt you could hold your own against one or two of those mindless assassins. But I will ask that you do not engage in combat unless absolutely necessary. The goal is to lure Lambert himself into the fray, and our charade will be convincing. Project should be more than a match for his puppet underlings.
I have no doubt of that. Right. Then off I go. That was some battle. Are you ready to continue now? I'll go on ahead as before.
For people to use my magic on these abnormalist people.
You make it look so easy. Hello? Yes. Roderick has defeated every ambush so far.
Very well, very good. I'm just finished mopping up the flanking group, and we'll take up position near the airship. We'll continue with this raid from now. Take to board the airship and as planned. Kujak and I will conceal ourselves nearby until Lambert makes his move. He should have a few of his puppies left, and will be forced to take action directly. That's when we strike. Together. Together forever.
Did you hear all that, Gudrak? Let's keep moving then. I don't see Zaru, but he said he would hide nearby. You better hide, too, or Lambert will see through our ruse.
What have we here? An imposter? It seems I have fallen victim to a child's ploy. Your cabal isn't remembered, and this time you'll face the consequences of your crimes. But first I must know, why did you turn coat for the Empire, after all we had achieved together? Still the same simple Zaru, the same tiresome idealism. Your point? How many lives did we save, you and I? And what did the Khans truly accomplish? The ancient arts of the Red Mage is capable of so much more. A Red Mage restricts the source of his mana, but accelerates the efforts of his spells via the medium of his own physical form. And what would befall such a mage who has attempted the same technique once channeling the vast ethereal energies of nature? A foolish endeavor to the wielder would be consumed. Just so. And there we see the true potential of the arts. Imagine the incredible power we could unleash were we not chained within the presence of flesh. It was in the wisdom of the ancients that I discovered the means to transcend our limits, a method to transform one's vessel and command even grander magics. The price to be paid, however, was a costly one. Restructuring my body required years upon years spent in an arcane slumber. And was it worth it to surrender what which made you mortal? I freed myself from my chains. I now command energies greater than any found in the black or the white or the red. The crimson duelists were merely my steppings. My first step towards greatness. Noble sacrifices for the greater cause. You damnable fool! My art is unfettered by weak-minded taboos. You cannot best me with your feeble red magics. Never once did I lose a deal to you. This day will be no different.
Do we have the same sword?
You've always been a better fighter. I've barely succeeded in giving you a scratch. But a single scratch is all I need. You see, as a consequence for my transformation, my strength lies not in the harming of your body, but in draining your spirit. Once I have wounded you, your life force belongs to me. You! Zaru, no!
Draw breath. But not for long.
I shall send you to Thal's realm with the answer
To your question,
my reason for joining the Empire. My new form allows me to wield magics of magnitude denying to ordinary mortals. But I must feed. If I fail to consume sufficient life energy, then I am afflicted with a terrible hunger. My work as an assassin provides me with fresh prey and an ideal environment within which to pursue my research. I am eternally grateful to Xenos for his rare and generous understanding. You speak of an achievement, but the constraints of red magic offers aught but frustration, and now after 2 decades of fresh futile resistance is yours, our struggle finally over. My friends, you must flee.
this is far from over. Students of the Red, are you? Come then, show me how you resist the advent of your own destruction. That's great.
My comrades, you are champions of the Red.
Saru wasn't trying to move.
I am not dead yet, lass. Though it was nice that you thought to avenge me. What a miserable pair we make. The last of the Crimson Duelists, straining the ground crimson with our blood, even staining it. I cannot even claim the final vengeance as mine. The honor goes to my students. But there lies the difference between you and me, Lambert. Your puppets follow your commands without question, but they'll not carry out your legacy after you're gone.
Is that what 20 years of struggle have taught you? I am in the sense of justice with which you infect others have delivered you victory, on this day at least. The fates are known for their spiteful twist of fate. Take this aria for yours. I'm fine. It was a trying battle is all.
Well, this will be the injustice which breaks you. A pity I will miss your suffering.
Lambert knew something, and it seemed to amuse him. You're truly alright. I feel much recovered. However, we would return to Revenant's Toll. That was a close thing, but we won in the end. I really must work on my healing magics.
It's still an effort to remain upright. But I believe I'll live. Seeing how you countered the techniques which failed me was a proud moment indeed. You and Arya made a fine team. I expect the Deputy President will be along shortly.
You have my thanks. Have you not uncovered this plot? I would almost certainly be dead by now. It seems a sobering thought.
'Tis good, Dragon. Arya, who most deserve your gratitude. I was busy bleeding to death, which the two of them vanquished the assassin's master.
Is that so? Well then, feel free to make the bill of any expense incurred on his operation to Sid himself. No, I can't do that. He's my friend.
With Lambert dead, so too will his cabal of assassins cease to plague us. For much of my life I have lived with failure, the loss of my homeland, my inability to help prevent a calamity. But I chose to fight on in the face of these defeats. It has taken 2 decades to right the wrongs of my past. Yet, finally have I managed to manage the tangible victory for my home and for Eorzea.
Look at me and my big boss.
You have made this possible. Thank you, my students, my comrades. The teaching of your mentor awakens the power within you. The raw edge of fate.
Alrighty, that's it for now. I'm gonna restart the stream because I want to do just a bit of MSQ. But the plan is to restart the stream, do a bit of bunch even of MSQ, not MSQ, of advancement quests. Let me see how much it's gonna. Oof! That's a bit much. So, if you're watching the VOD, thank you for watching the VOD. Thank you for watching, first of all. If you're watching the VOD, thank you for watching the VOD. And if you can, come to live streams, which I start between 10 to 7. I started later today because I got caught up doing other stuff. Tomorrow I'm gonna try start later today. I'm gonna try doing start earlier. Stick around. I'm gonna restart the stream and do other things in the FF. I think. Like and subscribe and have a good morning, afternoon, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. And goodbye.